Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, the 11th of January, and I'm just going to go over a quick training to kind of walk people through how to get your InPersona app set up, get the basic NFT or get your wallet set up, and then get your basic NFT purchased, and then bind your watch to the app. So the very first thing I want to mention is that you need to go to the Hilo Smart app and make sure it is updated. All right. If you have an iPhone, they should automatically update. If they don't, all you need to do is go to the App Store, click on your little picture up in the right-hand side, scroll down a little bit, and your update should be there. You should see the Hilo app and update it. All right. If you have an Android, you have to go to your Google Play Store, click on the picture or the settings up in the top right, and then go to Manage Apps, and then you should have Update Apps. Now, I did have a student that said they couldn't see what apps they were. So there's something there that you can click on to actually verify which apps need it. He clicked on update the Hilo app and it worked. So you need to be, so you need to update the app first. Then you need to update the firmware in your watch. So, and that is done through the Hilo app also. So what you're going to do is you're going to sign into the Hilo app. You're going to scroll down first, let it sync, do all its stuff it needs to do. Once you've done that, go to device. That's the middle tab at the bottom. And then scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on firmware update. You might not have to scroll down. The app might just automatically say firmware update available. Click yes or download or whatever it says, and let it do its thing. It takes a little while, but to let you know what firmware you should be on, for Apple at least, it is 5.5.16.44. I do not know if that is the same as the Android. So if somebody with an Android wants to verify that for me, that would be awesome. So then once you have downloaded or updated the app, the Hilo app, and updated the firmware, now you also want to download the InPersona app. There's two ways to do that. I've been telling people just to go to the internet, type in InPersona. I'm going to spell it I-N as in Nancy, Persona.com. And Sheila, if you can see Sheila, it's on her phone. She's all over the place there. There it is on the right there, the bottom right there. It's like a little heart. It's a turquoise app, little heart with the right side of the heart is kind of like dots or something. So you want to download that app. So I just send them to that InPersona.com, scroll down a little bit, and it has like the Apple and the Android download buttons. Do this on your phone. Don't do this on the computer. And then it will take you to the App Store with the app right there. If you don't want to, go to your App Store and type in InPersona. It's all one word, and look for it there. All right. So, so once you got the app downloaded, you're going to sign into the app with your my.vivo.com information. All right. So that is your Vivo email that you used and your password that you used to sign into my.vivo.com. All right. When you sign into my.vivo.com, it wants you to use your username. You are not going to use your username. You're going to use your email you used to sign up. All right. So then once you're signed in, then it's going to take you through, there's a couple like informational screens, just next through those. If you want to read them, obviously read them, and then get to where you can create a wallet. All right. Some people are using like MetaMask wallets in there and stuff. I'm recommending and I got this from Jason, just create a brand new wallet. All right. The MetaMask, the reason I am not suggesting MetaMask is because MetaMask, it works really well if you really know how to use it and you can keep the spammers away, but it gets a lot of spam and it gets a lot of where people can actually steal your tokens from you and lock you out of your MetaMask and stuff. So I would prefer not to use that. I'm not going to use it. Now that we have a wallet inside of Impersona, it's going to be a perfect wallet to use. And then what you'll be able to do is I have like Binance.com. There's a couple other platforms we're going to be able to transfer our tokens from Impersona over to those platforms, and then you can cash them out. All right. So that's going to be later training down the road. But for now, what I would do is when it asks you what wallet you want to use, create a new one. All right. Now, this is very important. When you create a new wallet, you can name it whatever you want. I name mine Sean's Impersona wallet. Okay. I did that because my wife is going to have one also. So I want to make sure I differ them, right? But it doesn't need to be named something cool or crazy. It just whatever. Then the next thing is very important. You're going to come to a screen where it's going to have your 12-word passphrase. All right. A couple things about that. Number one, do not just skip by this page. You need to, there's a button on there with a little eyeball that says, I believe it says something like C passphrase. You need to hold that down and you need to write, or you can take a screenshot, but I would write it down. All right. In the order that it's in. So they'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, right? You need to write them down. I believe they're going to be all lowercase, but don't quote me on that because mine were all lowercase, but yours might have some uppercase. I don't know, but write it down exactly how it is on there. Double check it, triple check it, whatever. Have your spouse next to you check it. Like, this is super important because this is where cryptocurrency and banks differ. If you lose that passphrase and you can't get back into your wallet, you have completely lost all the tokens that you make. All right. There is no calling customer support and getting that passphrase back. All right. So I can't stress this enough to write that down. I don't have this one yet, but my cryptocurrency wallets, I have a copy in my mom's safety deposit box. Yeah, I said my mom's. I have one in my safe. I have some other places. I'm not going to tell everybody all my good stuff, but the point is it's very important. The next thing it's going to do is it's going to ask you, I don't remember the exact order this is, but it asks you for a passcode. That passcode is what you are going to make up. Again, write it down. If you lose that passcode, you will not be able to get into your wallet. So it's a 2-step verification, passcode, and 12-word passphrase. All right. After that, it's going to walk you through picking. Yes, passcode is 8 digits. So it's going to walk you through picking with your passphrase in order, right? You got to pick it in order, 12 of them. All right. Then you've created your wallet. All right. So now, once you've created your wallet, your next step is going to be, and do this all on the phone. All right. The next step, I would open up, I have the Impersona app open. I would open up the Helo app, and then I would also open up my email. The reason is because once you've signed in to the Impersona app and got through the wallet, you're going to receive an email that you need. All right. And that email is going to have your verification code. I believe it's called the verification code. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you'll need to get into your email to find that. Now, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I can't."
It's going to be your voucher.
Voucher code. Yeah, thank you. voucher. I knew it started with a V. So you are going to need that, and that email possibly could go to your spam folder. Mine was in my spam folder. I received it at like 9 in the morning, and at 9 o'clock at night, I'm like, where is this email? And I checked my spam and it was there. So the point is, check your spam folder if you don't receive it. And then I would open up the Hilo app, because you're going to need that open also. All right. So now we're going to go back to the InPersona app. So once you've done this, the iPhone and the Android are a little bit different in the fact that down at the bottom, they have the same things. They have a little square with some squares in it. Then the next thing is a little wallet looking button. And then the next one is a circle. We like to call it the globe button. And then from the globe button, right next to that is like a little like lightning bolt type of thing. All right. So I'm going to talk about the globe button. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on that globe button. What that is going to do is it's going to open up kind of like an internal internet page for InPersona. All right. And Sheila is going to show it. Yeah, it shows see the bottom things. The third one over from the left is going to be the little circle, and it looks kind of like a globe. All right. That's the one you're going to click. And when you click it, it opens up a thing that looks like kind of like an internet place. Now, an iPhone, you have to click inside that internet where it says google.com there, and you need to put M as in Mike .inpersona.com. All right. Again, I'll spell InPersona. I-N as in November, P-E-R-S-O-N-A.com. So M as in Mike .inpersona.com. All right. It's down in the chat if you don't have it. Then you can press the go button. All right. Once you press the go button, I believe you are going to have to put your passcode in again. All right. So once you've done that, you're going to have to put your passcode in. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, sorry. You're going to have to sign in again. So that's going to be the email that you signed into the app with and your password. All right. Once you have done that, then you're going to go to another page, and it's going to have your basic NFT on the left. It's going to say basic NFT, and your NFT level 3s on the right. Okay. Right now, we're concentrating on basic NFTs. We want everybody to get basic NFTs to understand the process, to get signed in, to get on the wallet, get the NFTs and get going. Once we've done that and the NFT level 3s are available to purchase, we'll move from there. All right. So again, Sheila's showing it there. So the one on the left, it's going to say $15 under it. All right. Now that doesn't mean you're spending $15. What that means is that costs $15. You are going to click on that, and it is going to go to a page, kind of like an invoice page, right? And it's going to say 15 bucks total, blah, 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 all that. Yeah. You can pick 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You are going to want to scroll down, and you want to click on buy now. All right. There's the buy now button, big long green button, buy now. Once you click on that, that is going to take you to another page. All right. This is the page that you are going to need to go back to your email. So you're going to go back to your email. You're going to copy the number, and I believe the number starts with like NFTB as in boy. All right. That number, you want to make sure when you copy it, no spaces are on the right, no spaces are on the left. And then you're going to go back to the InPersona app, and you are, yep, there it is. Yeah. Everybody copy that number down. No, I'm just kidding. She's probably already used it. Hopefully she's already used it. Anyways, the point is that you're going to go back to the InPersona app, and you're going to click on activate code. All right. Once you click on activate code, a little spot will come up. You're going to put that code in there. Just click in the box, press paste, and the number there, it's a little like brownish, tannish color, says have a voucher. Have a voucher, question mark. Yes, you do. So click on that. Space comes up. Put your number in there and apply. All right, there's the space. There's the apply button right there. Once you apply, your $15 is going to have a 0 underneath it. All right. And then after you've done that, I believe it says complete order or something like that. You're going to click on complete order. Okay. Now, some people have had troubles with this, and I'll go over that afterwards. But this is, if everything is working 100% and everything's flying through, this is how it's going to work. So you're going to click that. Then you're going to have a complete button, and then you're going to get a congratulations, you purchased your NFT. Now, once you've done that, up at the top right of your app, there's an X out of that. All right. Now you're back in the InPersona app. Now, once you've gone back to the InPersona app, what you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bottom with the square, the wallet, the globe, and the little, lightning bolt thing. You're going to click on the far left one. It's a square. That is where you're going to be able to see all your NFTs. All right. So if you do not see your NFT, you are going to click up at the top right, and it could take a second for that NFT to go over to your wallet. But see up at the top right, there's going to be like a little blue heart. All right. You're going to click on that, and it's going to pull up. It's going to pull up a 3 different. What are they called? I forget what they're called. Chains. Sorry. Yeah. Chain is the word I was looking for. So all I did was I clicked on Polygon. It went back to that wallet looking thing, and then it said it wasn't there, and I clicked back on the top there, and I clicked on Vivo Smart Chain, and the NFT showed up. All right. So now, once the NFT showed up, underneath the NFT, it says bind. I think it just says bind, actually. You are going to click that bind. All right. Now, this is where we need your Hilo app again, because you are going to go back to the Hilo app. And when you click bind, 3 boxes are good. Oh, no. Before, you have to enter a passcode. All right. So you're going to click bind. It's going to ask for your passcode. That's the one that you entered at the beginning that I told you to write down. All right. So once you've done that, then you are going to go into a place where there's 3 boxes. The first box is going to say Hilo/Vivo. The second one above it is going to say something like Mac, enter Mac address or something like that. And the third one is going to say enter UIC or D.
You got to reverse Max to the UICD's third.
Yeah, there, UIC. So Mac and then UIC. All right. So then you're going to go over to your Hilo app. All right. When you're in your Hilo app, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the device down at the bottom. All right. And up at the top, it's going to show Vivo Watch or whatever device you're using, but probably a watch connected, and then a MAC number. And it's going to be a letter number, letter number, letter number, letter number. And it's going to have semicolons in the middle of them, right? So 2, semicolon, 2, semicolon, 2, semicolon. I think there's like 5 of them, right? There's a little box next to that. You're going to hit copy. All right, that little box next to it. I don't know if everybody can see that, but there's like a circle with a box in it. You're going to hit copy. You're going to go back to the InPersona app. You're going to put your MAC address in the second box where it says Mac. All right. You're going to put that in there. Then you're going to go back to the Helo app. This time you're going to click down on the far right is going to be profile. See it there? Once you've clicked on profile, you're going to go up to the top and it's going to have your email address. All right. Click on the email address. That's going to open up your profile settings. All right. Underneath in profile settings, you're going to see it right away, but it says your full name and then it says UID. Sorry, was I saying UIC? I think I was saying UIC. UID. There's boxes on the right-hand side of that. You're gonna click those boxes. All right. Once you've clicked those boxes, that means it's copied. You're gonna go back to the InPersona app. You're gonna put that UID in the third box. And then you're going to click bind. All right. Once you've clicked bind, it should be bound. It should say up at the top. I'm just going to go to my app real quick. But it should say at the top, 1 NFT. Takes a second. So it should say 1 NFT. In that NFT, it should say basic, level 0, frequency 6 hours, efficiency 50%, which I believe in the training it was 40%. So 50%, that's better. That's nice. And then the rewards, and they'll all be 0 right now. All right. Now, once we get enough people with the basic NFT in the wallet, with the InPersona app downloaded, all that stuff, kind of like when we were waiting for certain things to happen and we had to have a certain percentage. This is kind of the same way. Once I believe it's 20,000 people, then I believe we'll start mining. Now, don't quote me on that because maybe we'll start mining earlier. Who knows? But that's what I believe is supposed to happen. Now, some cool stuff over on the right-hand side is a lightning bolt. All right, we haven't really talked about that. But if you click on that lightning bolt, it's going to say at the top, what if you've done everything right, you got your NFT installed and you're done, it's going to say up at the top, HealthFi and SocialFi. If you see Sheila's page there, that's what it looks like. I guess I could show my phone too, huh? But this is the cool part. So once you start getting personals in there, you're going to see those. All right. You're also going to have the community button at the top. The community button is going to tell you your HealthFi total rewards and your SocialFi total rewards. So if you have any rewards already, those are going to start showing up there right now. So for instance, I signed up my wife yesterday. I'm showing some rewards in there already. All right. So I signed her up with the basic. That's it. Right. And I'm already showing something. The other thing you can do, so the point is that it's going to start showing you. So it shows down here at the bottom, it shows all connections and then my wife's information there. All right. So now you can click on hubs and it shows you even more information about your hubs. All right. That's the top right. Your hubs is going to show your connections, how many you have. So hub A, I have 1 because that's where they put my wife, right? But then it tells me how many slots available I have, right? And then it shows me what I'm making, how much rewards I'm getting from hub A and hub B. So very cool. You're going to be able to see most of the stuff you need to see in this app. Yes, I am recording it. Oh yeah, that's what Sheila said. Okay, so that is the InPersona app. All right. So now I'm going to go over a couple of things that we've already had problems with. All right. So number 1, I told you at the beginning, this is your business. Jenny Bailey, Ray, phone, Irene, I don't have your email and your passwords. All right. And I'm just saying your guys' name because you're down at the bottom of my screen. But what I'm saying is you have to remember your stuff. Like I said, when you get into the wallet, copy the passphrase down, copy your PIN code down. That PIN code is one you made up, not one that you've already used. All right. Copy that stuff down, put it in a very safe place, maybe 1 or 2. Do not put it on social media. Do not tell your next door neighbor. All right. Unless you trust them with your life, do not tell other people, because if you do, they will have access to your wallet and they will be able to transfer all of your tokens. All right. And then when that happens, you're not going to have a customer support team to call to be like, where did all my tokens go? That just doesn't happen. All right. This is cryptocurrency. It's not a bank.